Housing crisis in L.A. is leading to some unprecedented action. Renters in one apartment building want the city to use eminent domain to keep it and to keep their rents low. KCAL political reporter Tom Waite is now live with more on the process that could soon get underway. Tom, good evening.
Good evening to you, Jeff. Well, here is the major problem facing L.A. Thousands of buildings in this city were built decades ago with an agreement that if the city gave loans to these landlords and developers, that the landlords would then provide affordable housing. Well, guess what? Those agreements are now expiring, and the landlords can raise the rents.
This is the only place that I recognize as home.
Leslie Hernandez has lived in the Hillside Villa apartments in Chinatown for 30 years. And for decades, the rents here were protected by an agreement made when the building was constructed. But in 2020, that agreement expired, and now the landlord is raising rents.
A lot of our tenants, our rent was anywhere between $900 to like $1,200. And now they're basically looking at 26. More than 26.
Rents these neighbors say they cannot afford.
It is devastating because a lot of us here are, honestly, we're not able to afford it. So it's basically an eviction.
Residents here are looking to the city for action. Friday, the city council is scheduled to vote on a motion that could start a process which would use eminent domain to buy the building from the owner, which would allow city officials to keep the rents here lower. The building is located in LA City Councilman Gil Cedillo's district.
It is kind of unprecedented, but it's not unprecedented in the sense that just recently we did eminent domain for the airport out there in Inglewood. They did it for the stadium. It's typically used around for stadiums and then infrastructure like freeways and other large facilities. And so what's unprecedented in this case is that it's being used for affordable housing.
Even if the city can help the residents at Hillside Villa, this is the tip of the iceberg.
30 years ago, we built about 10,000 units of affordable housing. These covenants are running out over the next 5 to 10 years. And if we don't cover these next 10,000 units, then we're not going to make any progress.
Residents here say action is needed now and in the future.
The city needs to take a responsibility and protect the affordable housing. And so far, they're not doing that.
We're going to continue fighting. We're not going to accept no as an answer.
In the case of Hillside Villa, the landlord is Thomas Botts. We reached out to him tonight. We spoke with one of his representatives who said he could not comment at this point. But the LA Times has reported that Botts has repeatedly said he is not interested in selling. We'll see how that vote plays out tomorrow. Reporting live in Chinatown, I'm Tom Waite, KCAL 9 News.
All right, Tom.